Okay, so let's talk about something really powerful. What if the most important class you ever took wasn't in some big lecture hall, but in a quiet living room, with a dying professor? We're going to dive into this incredible true story, a final conversation that's really not about how to die, but about how to truly live.
So this is the core idea, right? When you learn how to die, you learn how to live. It sounds like a paradox, doesn't it? But, as we're about to find out, this piece of wisdom from a man facing the end, well, it's the absolute secret to a life packed with meaning.
All right, so this whole story kicks off with a guy named Mitch Albom. And on the surface, he had it all. I mean, he was a super successful sports writer, hitting deadlines, getting awards, the whole deal. But underneath all that success, there's this growing emptiness. It's like he was winning the game, but totally losing track of himself.
So you can basically split Mitch's world into two parts: the life he was living and the life he was about to discover. And this really shows you the shift that was about to happen. You've got ambition and emptiness on one side, and then love and meaning on the other. A complete transformation. Then, one night, everything changes. Mitch is flipping through channels and bam, a face on TV just stops him in his tracks. It's his old professor, Morrie. And here's the thing, Morrie is talking about his terminal illness, ALS, but he's speaking with more life, more courage, more wisdom than anyone Mitch had seen in years. In that moment, he just knew he had to go see him. He thought it would be for one last time. So that one single visit, it turned into something so much more. It became a series of weekly classes every Tuesday, right there in Morrie's study. This was the final course. And Morrie's first lesson? Well, it was the most fundamental one of all. Morrie's point here is so simple, but so powerful. He basically says that without love, we're like birds with broken wings. Think about it. All the things we chase, careers, awards, money, he believed that stuff is ultimately meaningless. The real point, the crucial thing that actually lasts, is the love we give and the love we let in. Everything else, it's just noise. And here's what's so great. Morrie taught Mitch that love isn't just some vague feeling, right? It's an action. It's a set of skills you can actually practice every single day. Things like expressing it without being afraid, forgiving people freely, building real honest connections, and actually being present with people when you're with them. Okay, so now let's see how this builds to one of Morrie's most challenging ideas. And that's his relationship with mortality, his perspective on death. I mean, it's tough, but it's also where he found this incredible source of strength.
So much of our anxiety comes from trying to control every little thing, doesn't it? Our jobs, our plans. But Morrie taught that that's just an illusion. We can't control it all. He believed that real peace, it doesn't come from fighting against the current. It comes from learning to let go, to flow with it, and just accept the things we can't change.
And what's amazing is that as Morrie's body was failing, his spirit just got stronger. It's incredible. By accepting that he was going to die, he didn't see it as this terrifying end. He saw it as a teacher. It forced him to focus on what truly matters: kindness, meaning, living right here, right now. His focus became sharper than ever.
Morrie was also, a pretty sharp critic of our modern culture. He saw how it often confuses wealth with happiness, how it pushes us to want more, and he believed it was making us all feel pretty bad about ourselves. So he had a solution.
And this is his challenge to us, really. He urged Mitch to create his own personal culture, one based on compassion and simplicity, not on what society tells you is important. His message was clear. If the culture doesn't work, don't buy it. Basically, build your own set of values.
So, in his final weeks, Morrie really zeroed in on the key to this whole personal culture thing, and really the key to peace. And it was this difficult but absolutely necessary act of forgiveness. Step 1, forgive yourself. You have to release the burden of your own past regrets. And step 2, forgive others. Let go of the grudges that are just weighing you down. All right, this brings us to their final meeting. And this one was different. The lessons were no longer spoken. There were no more big lectures. In that last visit, Morrie could barely even speak. The final lesson wasn't taught with words. It was in his peaceful presence, in their quiet goodbye. And in that silence, holding his teacher's hand, Mitch finally got it. He realized these Tuesday classes, they weren't just for Morrie. They were a gift that had totally healed him. So you see, the story of Tuesdays with Morrie isn't really about how to die. It's about how to live. After Morrie passed away, Mitch was a completely changed man. He was committed to living a simpler, more loving life, just like his teacher had taught him.
And this was it. This was the ultimate message, the final thesis of Morrie's entire class on life. The most important thing in life is to learn how to give out love and to let it come in. So simple, right? But it's so incredibly powerful.
So, as we wrap this up, the question isn't just about what Mitch learned. The real question is for you. What can we take away for our own lives, starting right now? Which one of Morrie's lessons is resonating with you today? Is it about love? Forgiveness? Maybe it's about creating your own culture. Think about it.